was it last week they had that Trump town hall? Did you watch that?
No, absolutely not. I heard the highlights though, and I've seen the blowback from it.
Okay.
CNN is tanking right now.
Yes. Well, so they did that for ratings. See what happens when you out there hoeing? When you out there, you hoeing and
Yeah.
your vagina's prolapsed.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
CNN.
Did you just?
Yes.
You really?
CNN is like an
Isn't the
old
butt
hoe
that's
with a
prolapse? I don't
blowout.
think a
With
vagina can prolapse.
Yeah, I think you could have everything could just fall out. I feel
Oh
like
my God.
it could all happen. I read it
How did we
somewhere
get here?
on the internet. Because we just did. I'm imagining the most
Yes.
egregious thing, and that's CNN walking around trying to sell some behind, but
With the
all of
prolapse.
their stuff
Yeah.
is
Hanging
you get
out.
picking out
Beef
of the
grits.
skirt. It's
Yep.
just everything's just right there. There ain't nothing happening, but they out there trying to sell it anyway. So,
Come get this hot beef.
come get it, and people like, nah, your stuff is prolapsed. But Christiane Amanpour, who is a respected journalist, probably the only one that actually works there. I'm sorry, everybody that works there, but you know what I'm saying. The people on TV. She was giving a commencement speech at the Columbia School of Journalism, and here's what she said.
For me, of course, the fact that the American people voted 3 times against Trump and Trumpism, 2018, 2020, 2022, also speaks volumes. We've done our duty. We have told the story. We have put that in everybody's awareness, and people have had the opportunity to make their choices, and they have done. I still respectfully disagree with allowing Donald Trump to appear in that particular format. We're all grown-ups, of course.
Is that it?
And we can hold differing opinions without a great big blow-up. We know Trump and his tendencies. Everyone does. He just seizes the stage and dominates. No matter how much flack the moderator tries to aim at the incoming, it doesn't often work. For me, I would have dropped the mic at nasty person, but then that's me. I've been in the ring for a long time with many of these people. Since we're speaking at your graduation, though, and you're going to have to deal with this stuff potentially in the future, I think this is all a very well-timed, practical masterclass. So in this case, what could have been done better? What would you do if you had been the decider? Your own Columbia Journalism Review a few weeks ago addressed precisely this issue, concluding that the American press and maybe the world's press still hasn't learned how to deal with or cover Donald Trump. Maybe we should revert back to the newspaper editors and TV chiefs of the 1950s, who in the end refused to allow McCarthyism onto their pages unless his foul lies, his witch hunts, and his rants reached the basic evidence level required in a court of law. His influence gradually decreased with all but his fervent cliques and cults.
Yes. So why aren't they doing that? 866-801-8255. Seena Ghaznavi is here. Podcaster extraordinaire, lawyer, producer, fraudsters is the brand. So why aren't journalists doing what Christiane Amanpour? And how badass is it for her to meet with the person that basically could fire her and tell him he was wrong? I love her.
Yeah, I mean, she's great. I have problems with some of her Iran coverage, but that aside, she is like net really great. I think, CNN should have had him on. He's the front runner. He's the former president. Journalistically, news-wise, you could do that. You should also have probably DeSantis on for a similar reason. You should also probably have Joe Biden on for the same reason. But you were trying to go for news-making stuff, and you didn't make news. You just looked stupid. And I think what her point is the approach on how to handle the guy is what everyone's getting wrong. It's not just giving him a platform, which I also think is wrong, but that's besides the point. It's how do you talk to him and you let him run the show. They also packed that audience with all red-pilled lunatics that were clapping at a woman being sexually assaulted. And so they should have turned up the lights and put a spotlight on each of those people that was clapping and been like, what do you want to say more about why you think that's funny and why you're clapping? Like, you can have a baseline level of moral authority, even though you're a journalist. That is allowed in humanity.
Yes, I agree. And it should be actually more, it should be the rule, not the exception now, since we are in such dire straits, I think, journalistically, that should be front and center.